Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our half acre homestead. Well, it's too early to start my seeds, but I gotta get my fingers in the dirt, so I'm working on the window garden. And here's my new dilemma. I had Howie bring these in and they're frozen solid. I got these, as you remember, from Home Depot yesterday. And I accidentally, one of these fell over in the truck and I lost the flower. But we're gonna repot these. One into a hanging pot for the window, and the other we're just gonna take the hanger off because it's gonna go outside anyway in the spring. This fell out in the truck when we were coming home. And the problem is look at this. Okay, I'd like to plant these in the spring, but I'm not gonna make them wait with the roots like that in a pot. So we're just gonna put them in a bigger pot. And we're going, but that's gonna also be for the window until spring. Now what on earth is that? Look at this, guys. There's things growing out of the flower. I've never seen that before. Look at that. They're like little alien fingers. Anyway, and we have our spider plant, which most people express surprise that spider plants are actually air purifiers. So if you're a smoker of any kind, you would love lots of these in your house. And the reason I picked this plant is because it's already sending out shoots to make babies. So because I'd like to have one hanging in my office as well. Now, I got Howie to bring these in from outside. Oi! But they are so everything in them is frozen. So let's start by taking this off, because we can always put this back on after. Start taking this off. Here we go. These you just push down and then pop. See? Very, very handy. I never throw away these pots. I always find uses for them, don't I, dear? So here is our bucket that we had our Christmas tree in, and let's see if I can't get this whole thing up and out. Excellent, Smithers! So there's one pot. And then when I do this, I'm gonna wash these pots. Do you know why? Because they've been outside, they've had, I don't know what kind of soil is in them or anything like that. And it's not like I'm going to eat the stuff, but I still want to give them the best growing chance by giving them a fresh start, right? Oh, and this is, there we go. Ooh, to the porch. And when that actually thaws out, I will take all this stuff out and compost and reuse that soil in the garden beds. Okay, we'll be right back when I've washed these pots. Alrighty. Now, what I love about these pots is that they have a raised hole in the bottom, and these little tiny flimsy plastic trays go in like this. So you always kind of have about 3/4 of an inch of water reservoir in the bottom, but you definitely do not want to overwater. Now, I'm going to start with the spider plant because I'm seeing a disturbing thing here with these roots. I'm going to try and loosen them from each other so that when I pull this out, that they just come through the holes. And so, look, oh, the poor baby. My goodness. All right. Now I have some leftover Miracle-Gro cactus and palm potting mix, and I also have my Organic Pro Mix for starting my seeds, but I'm not going to be doing that right away, so I might actually, once I'm done here, I might fill my seed trays just with the soil to get them to room temperature. First things first, I'm going to put some soil in the bottom. I'm not going to try cutting the roots or anything like that. I'm just going to put soil in the bottom so that the roots have a place to grow without, move without me interfering, right? So Just do this. Oh my goodness, the poor wee baby. Do you know what I'm seeing here, folks? I'm seeing way more than one plant in this pot. So I'm going to divide this because Howie's going to put me up a hook, just a shelf bracket, and we're going to bend the end for a hook so that I can have one of these in my office. Because these weren't just root bound. There's like, oh the baby. Look. There's 1, 2, 3. There is 3 plants in this pot. No wonder the roots were going absolutely bonkers. So I'm going to take, I'm going to take 2 of these. Try not to. There. Oh, good job, you guys. Good job. And I'm going to put 2 of these in this one. And oh, they're going to be so much happier, Papa. Because that's really rude, actually. If you think about it, how cruel is it to put 3 almost mature plants in one itty bitty little pot just to make them look bigger and more beautiful for sale? Well, guess what? I got 3 for the price of 1. Right? So, yeah, the babies, my goodness. A little bit more soil. Now, I'm going to go hang these up. And look at that. I'm going to give these a water. And then, where's the other side of this? The other part of this. There. There we go. And I'm going to go hang these in the window, and then we're going to repot the next one. Remember what I said, you've only got like a reservoir of about 3/4 of an inch. But look, this is already having babies. Look, this is already having babies. My goodness. All right, we'll be right back. Maybe I really don't want to hurt these. They're almost blooming. Oh, look. Oh, poor babies. Yeah, okay. Look. The root, the tuber is growing new tubers. So, yeah, I'm going to save this pot for my little spider plant until I can have something else to hang it in. And I'm going to give these guys some room to grow. Because, yeah, they go outside, or you can keep them in the house. But they have a very, very, very strong perfume. Okay, so now we're just going to, oh, the babies. Look at this, guys. It's got a little baby growing. So I'm just going to put this, I'm just going to set these in here like this, spreading the roots out a little better. And hopefully I haven't destroyed the blooming process here. Okay, and we kind of want to give them an equal spread out as possible. Just showing how root bound they were for the sake of appearance. It's not a healthy way, you know. So I recommend if you buy plants or anything that look beautiful at the store, like look at this. This is a new one coming up right here. Then folks, please take them out of their pots and give them a second chance because they're not happy in them at all. There. Don't they look much happier? All right, let's give them some water and we'll put them in the windowsill. Now these are not, I'm not going to be using these as a hanging pot, obviously, but I am keeping the hanger so that when these go out in the garden, I can reuse this pot and the hanger to hang this little fella, there's more than one here, in my office. There's your babies. I suppose I should have waited to have my shower until after I did this. But this little guy is going to go into the window well as well until he is moved to a hanging pot, unless I can do some macrame or something. But seriously, he's going to need a bigger pot real soon already. But this is just, you know, to give it a chance until I can get it into a bigger hanging pot. My goodness. We're going to water it, and then I'm going to take you over to the window. Here's spider number 2 and 3, and look, already having a baby. They're so happy. Another baby's coming out here. Here's spider number 3, and like I said, just until either the ginger grows or these go out in the garden. But here are my blue hyacinths, and here is my cactus garden, and they are already looking so much happier. I love my window, but I honestly think I should get another low plant stand for over here, because it's getting crowded. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying if it's too early to start seeds, and it's way too early to garden, buy some potted plants, dig in the dirt, and make yourself a window garden. Mine grows every year. Take care, God bless.